Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Pillow Talk with Dr. Boyce and Dr. Alicia Watkins. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and lying here with me is my lovely wife, Dr. Alicia. How you doing today, babe?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Doing very good. Doing very good.
We're up early, aren't we?
We are. Well,
As always.
we've been up for a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know what? I wanted to apologize to everybody first off for the fact that we haven't done a Pillow Talk in a while. It's been months.
Has it been months?
It's been a minute. I guess we were so busy just living and moving and getting stuff done.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm doing too much.
I know
Yeah.
we all doing too much. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to everybody and also ask you all, let's do a quick audio check. Give me a quick yes if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I want to make sure the audio is coming through okay. Uh, and we were going to talk about the fact that apparently my wife is brilliant. And as you guys put your yeses in the chat and let us know that you can hear us. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay, Antoinette and Kathy Thomas, I see you in there. Patricia Jones, and there's another Patricia. I saw two Patricias. Travis Allen, Eva Energy. Good to see you. April West. Okay, thank you. How many of you saw what happened with Donald Trump and Elon Musk? This is audio, by the way, so you won't see us, but you'll hear us. How many of y'all saw what happened with Trump and Musk kind of getting into it and having the big fight? If you saw this, this is really interesting. It's gotten really messy, and it has huge implications for the country because these two guys went and literally took a whole presidential election together. All right, so apparently my wife is brilliant because, and I got to give you bragging rights on this, babe.
Really?
Yes,
Look at that.
you called it. You called it. There's a video. I put it on my Instagram. My Instagram's Dr. Boyce Finance. And months ago, right after the election, y'all, I'm not kidding. My beautiful wife, the therapist, she literally made a video where you predicted that these two could not get along, that they would fall out
Oh,
very
and I
soon.
got so much hate for it. Your followers,
They weren't all my followers.
they was
Some
hating
of
on
my
me. Ain't
followers,
no respect for
a
the
lot,
wife.
a lot of. I'm proud to
There's no
say.
respect for the wife
I'm
of
proud to say
you.
I have bipartisan support. I got Democrats that love me. I got Republicans that love me. I got Independents that love.
Well,
So
you can't tell from the
I
comments.
do have some Republican followers, and I don't reject them.
It's not just Republican followers, it's the MAGA people.
Well,
Because I think we need to make a distinction between MAGA, because I feel like the MAGA individuals, like I dive into the MAGA material. I hear what they say online, and it's almost like a disinformation bubble that they're in.
mhm.
So I get it. The MAGA disinformation bubble.
Well, remember, it was the Democratic Party's disinformation bubble that kept them from getting elected. Like my buddy, the Wall Street Trapper, said online. He said Democrats can want to say "I told you so," but y'all ran a bullshit campaign, and I agree with him.
Okay, well then, okay, according to Elon Musk, it was because of him.
Well, he did say that. Let's share some of what he said here. Because but first of all, you deserve all the props because you called it. I said, I'll be damned. She was 100% correct. Okay, so here's some of what they've been saying about each other. So the big bomb was when basically Musk says that the reason Trump didn't release the Epstein files is because he's actually on them, right? Or he's part of the whole Epstein thing. That's not hard to believe.
I don't think so. I think Donald Trump is a lot of things, but I'm not certain he's a pedophile.
But he's not a pedophile. He just would have sex with underage girls.
I
That
don't think so.
that doesn't always. I mean,
I just I don't get that from him. Personal. I
I
don't
do,
get
I
that from
do,
him.
I
You
do.
do get that from
I
him.
know guys like that. I mean, I'm not saying that he was out hunting. He's not R. Kelly, hunting for 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
But I would bet every nickel on my bank account that man has slept with some 17-year-old, 16-year-old, which is
You think
technically,
so? Really?
yes, yes, I do believe that. I do
Huh.
believe that. Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the next one.
Okay.
Let's move to the next tweet. All right. And then Musk also said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. So he's kind of basically saying that Trump didn't understand something that I talk about a lot in class, which is that he who has the gold makes the rules. Whoever's paying the bills is the one who's going to be calling the shots and must pay those bills.
Well,
What do you think?
here's the thing. Trump used him. He used him,
Mm,
and he realized that he didn't need Elon Musk anymore, and so he spits him out. I don't I'm not saying I'm not a Elon Musk fan. Well, I used to be one, but
mm,
I'm not saying that Elon Musk is totally innocent. But I really do think that that's what Trump does to people. He just uses people. Elon Musk was of no use to him anymore. Now that
mm.
he won the election, and so it was just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think it was a strategic blunder. I think if you consider, I mean, Trump's rich. He's worth several billion dollars, maybe as much as 5 to 10. But Musk being worth $500 billion, I don't think you want to piss off a man worth $500 billion.
I just get that Elon Musk was so eager to please Donald Trump, just as he's very eager, it seems, to get acceptance and approval from his own father.
Mm, mm. Oh, so you're going
I
deep
think
with
it's
it.
transference. Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah, it's some
wow.
daddy issues. That's what I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? You think it's daddy issues? You think
Have
he
you
looks at Trump as a
seen
father figure?
have you seen the interviews of Elon Musk's father? Have you seen this man speak?
I heard his father's kind of a bastard.
Oh my goodness. Did he marry his stepdaughter and had children with him?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, their adopted daughter. Yeah, y'all look it up. It's just
Wow, that's
b-
ugly.
such dysfunction. Plus, he grew up in a household that was extremely violent. A
Yeah, that
violent
I know.
household.
That I know.
This is according to Elon Musk's mother. Like, I'm
Wow.
just using firsthand accounts that anybody can Google.
Mm. Well, here's another one.
Mhm.
Musk said, now this was interesting. This is where I personally was in alignment with Musk. He said, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle?
Yes,
I agree 100%.
yes, I do
I
too.
remember billionaire Ross Perot tried to do it 30 years ago, and he got a substantial percentage of the vote, but not enough to defeat the duopoly.
Uh huh.
But I think Musk could actually do it.
I think so. I'm on board with that.
Yeah,
I'm on Musk. Like, it's so. There's something about Elon Musk's story that's a little enduring. You just kind of like
enduring
feel
or endearing.
endearing.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. I thank you. It's something about his story. It pulls at your heartstrings because he was such a survivor of such terrible instances,
Yeah, he went through some
and he's
stuff.
overcome quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm down for a third party.
Yeah, me too. And
Yeah.
um, and I think that Musk, if anybody could do it, it would be him. I also think that he's not. I don't. I mean, I know that there are people that have controversial opinions of him, but I actually respect his intelligence. I am a big shareholder in Tesla, we lost money when he got in a fight with Donald
Well,
Trump.
I wasn't necessarily. I mean, did you ask my opinion about Tesla? I would have told you drop Tesla a long time ago.
No, I did not.
You didn't ask me my
Oh
opinion.
no, we made money. See, here's the thing: we lost money that we made. We made a lot of money and then lost some of the money that we made.
Oh,
So
so it's an unrealized
it's
loss.
a net. Yeah, it's just an unrealized loss. And I just bought more shares and they were cheap. I buy the dips, and my students know that I buy dips.
Yeah, but if you ask me, I'm more of a conscious buyer.
So true.
I buy based on just values. I buy based on my values. Like, I was not impressed with the fact that you were going around.
Mm,
Let's just air it
mm.
out. I wasn't impressed that you were going around saying, "Oh, we made money off of the election and blah blah." And I was like rolling my eyes at you, boys, because I don't want to make money like that.
Well, I hear you. I agree. Well, I got a family to provide for. All right. So here is the next. Um.
Ugh.
So the next thing that Musk said.
What
People.
family? We got no children right now. We
People.
only have one
People are gonna
minor
have
child.
different. I
We have
told you.
one minor
And look,
child in the
at
house.
the end of
Grown
the
ass adults
at
need to
the
get a
at
job
the end of the day
or need to earn their
at
own
the end of the
money.
day, I refuse to be a Democrat. I refuse to be a Republican because I think they're all full of crap. None of them care about the black community. None of them do anything for us. You can pick whatever side you want. I just don't get. I don't let my emotions get in the way of doing what's best for me and my people. That's it. That's
Okay, so I like to put my value system. Okay, let's just not even talk about
right.
political.
So you have values,
Can I say
but
it?
no, but that's what we're doing.
Can
We're
I
we're
finish?
both putting our value systems out there, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
My value system is that my how I spend my time and how I spend all of my resources, my money and all of that is connected to my value system.
Mm-hmm.
That's connected to my value system. I'm not going to shrug my shoulders and go, "Oh, well, at least I made money." No, I don't just care about myself
Right.
and everything. I care about the world.
Right.
I care about the people. I
Right.
care about everybody.
And I'm exactly the same way.
Okay.
I'm exactly the same way.
All
I
right.
Yeah, I care about the world. I just don't care about these political parties. So all right, so next Musk reposted a 2013 tweet from Trump. He says, "I cannot believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I'm a Republican and I'm embarrassed." I agree with him.
It's
Um
expensive. That big bill is very expensive.
yeah, well what Musk is right about
Yeah.
is a lot of experts agree on this that basically you cannot keep on spending money the way our politicians are spending it and act like that's going to be okay. So I think that's good. He took a stand on that. Here's another one. The few marks and end,
Well,
the end tool.
I want to
What?
talk about spending.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so the spending issue is what you spend money on. I think like the problem was that he was that this administration is so focused on things that don't really matter. They were pulling money away from things up that didn't align to their values.
Hmm.
You see what I mean? Even though it's very costly. I put it up on my Facebook page. I think I'll have to get that back again. Pull that back again and repost it on Facebook, maybe on Instagram. Investing in poor people, people who don't have what everyone else has, investing in them actually is costly to the country. Not costly, but it's beneficial to the country. So making a little bit of an investment to help people, achieve their own goals in the long run is cheap. And so I think he wasn't making those type of investments. 1% of the population goes, less than 1% of the budget goes to people who are impoverished. Less than 1%. And to take that away, to me, I just feel like there's an extra special place in hell for people who do that.
Hmm.
That's my values.
Okay,
All
I
right.
hear you. A good point. All right, so next there were, let's see, the feud marks the end of a once close alliance where Musk held significant influence, leading Doge and slashing federal agencies. Uh, Earlier tensions were noted with Trump staff expressing frustration over Musk's actions, like trashing an AI project in January 2025, Trump blocking Musk from a deal in May of 2025. So Trump blocked Musk from a deal, and Elon trashed an AI project that Trump was doing with Sam Altman. I think they call it Stargate, which is interesting.
What deal was that? Can you give me more detail on that?
Yeah, Musk hates Sam Altman, who's founded ChatGPT, and basically, or I guess they founded it together or something. So
They
they,
work okay, so Elon Musk had a working relationship with Sam Altman.
yeah, and then they
And
fell
that
out.
working relationship did not work.
No, now they hate each other. They're suing each
Oh
other.
my goodness.
Yeah, so Trump did a deal with Sam Altman, and Musk got pissed about it. And I
No
so
one can get along with each other
well,
at all.
I think that Trump maybe he forgot, like I don't, or maybe he knew and didn't care. But I think that he should have understood. Like if you take Musk's money, when people say President Musk, they were kind of correct. I mean, the real,
Yeah.
and here's the thing: I don't even know what's real and what's not. For all we know, some of this could be fake.
What like what?
I don't know. I don't know about the all the tweets, but I wonder. I wouldn't help but wonder if they were just sort of like, okay, let's really attack each other so that people will assume that I really am the president. I'm
Wait,
really
you
doing
think
things on
this
my
is a
own.
conspiracy?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I
I don't
think
know.
this is not a
I'm gonna
conspiracy.
tell you, it wouldn't be illogical for them to say, okay, Elon, you're losing billions of dollars in your company's stock price because you're in the government. Let's really cut the cord. Let's really let the American people believe that you are pissed, that you're out, and you're not connected.
Mm-mm. I don't think it's that much strategy. I think these people are highly
You think
reactive.
they're really mad at each other?
Yeah, I think they're absolutely mad at each other. I think they're just reactive and they don't care. They'll burn the whole house down.
Yeah.
If they can't win, they'll burn the whole house down. There is no patriotic
Well, it's interesting.
gestures here.
It's interesting because I don't know if you want to pick a fight with the president of the United States. So here's more.
Well,
Trump.
I don't know. I feel like Elon Musk is really defending himself. Elon Musk probably made agreements with Donald Trump that he paid for, and Trump did not deliver. I am certain.
Yeah, politicians do that. Barack Obama did that too
Okay,
to a lot of people.
let,
I remember people that I knew
yeah, but Barack
who
Obama's
were
not fighting with everybody.
no, he's not.
So
But I knew people who in Chicago who were like, yeah, this guy, he'll promise you anything and then he won't deliver it. And I think that that's what a lot of
I
the
think Barack Obama absolutely
I
delivered
think a lot of
to the
uh,
people who put let me just say, the people who put Barack Obama in office, he absolutely delivered
well,
to them.
he definitely delivered to gay people.
Yeah, he
Um,
delivered to the people who supported him. Exactly.
no,
So
not black people. Black people, nobody supported Barack
okay,
Obama more
but
than
there
black
were
people.
a lot of black people who did benefit of Barack Obama. I don't think that that's a even comparison,
I
but
don't I don't think Barack has a strong legacy in the black community. I think that people respect him, but I don't think they look at it like, oh yeah, you were just the greatest, most amazing. I think they see him as a guy that represented himself and his family very well.
well, that's
The
huge.
symbolism was massive,
That's huge,
right.
by the
But
way.
the policy lacking. I think that he is the reason the Democrats lost this last election
Barack
because
Obama was the reason?
yeah, because
How?
Kamala couldn't win because she couldn't pull the same bullshit. She tried to come in there with the same Barack Obama talking points, and
She's a whole different person.
and people were like, "We're not listening to you," because Barack told us that too. He told us the rising tide will lift all boats, and you're up here saying, "I'm not going to do nothing for black people." Well, a lot of black people rebelled against that. Not every black person
Okay,
did.
I just want to,
A lot of black people supported Kamala, especially black women. A shout out to them.
and black men supported her
A lot of
too.
black men did too,
Yeah.
for sure. But there were enough black people. Like I could walk down the street, and throw a rock, and find a black person who's like, "I'm sick of these people. They come in there, they lying, they telling black people this and that and the other, and getting our hopes up, and then they disappoint us. So they're tired of falling for the okie doke."
Okay, so yeah, you're real, you've practiced talking about that for several months now. And so I like that you articulated that very well. So, um, I don't think it's fair to say Barack Obama has done absolutely nothing for black people. I don't think that's a fair
No, I
assessment.
never said. I
I
didn't
did.
say he did nothing for black people. I'm saying that he didn't do enough to make black people inspired to go vote for Kamala.
Okay, that
I think if he had really came in there with the same aggression that Trump had representing his white folks, I think that Kamala would have gotten elected because black people would have said, "Okay, this is great. We're making progress."
well, I think that well, first of all, did you see my Greg Palast post?
No,
Greg Palast did a whole piece on the fact that the 2024 election was stolen.
it could have been
You
so.
should look at that. No, he's got, listen, it's not just his opinion. Like he's an investigative reporter. I've been following him, oh my God, since I was in my PhD program back in the early 2000s. Greg Palast, y'all look him up. Uh, anyway, Greg Palast has done a good job in that area. Are you looking at the
I
time?
think I gotta meet somebody at 9 o'clock.
Oh, at 9 o'clock. But anyway, so he talks about how the election might not be as what we think it is.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me share more just
Okay,
so
share
people can
more.
be updated. Okay, so Tesla stock dropped by 14%, and Musk also threatened to decommission SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft. Claimed he asked Musk to leave the administration, accused him of doing something. He basically said that Musk knew what was in that big beautiful bill or whatever the hell they called it, and Musk says, "I never saw the bill."
You know what? I agree with Musk.
Mm.
I don't believe for one second that Donald Trump said, "Hey, let me get Elon Musk on the phone and see what he thinks about this bill." No, I do not think he talked to him because if Elon Musk knew what was in the bill, he wouldn't have gone off like that. I think
Mm.
Trump is just a liar. I think
Probably.
Donald Trump is he just pathologically lie. He just makes stuff up to make himself not take accountability for some of the crappy things that he's done.
Mm.
And we will see more of that. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We are going to see more fallout
You think
because
so?
Donald Trump does not care about anybody.
You think
And
so?
I think has some cognitive decline. I think there's a lot happening with him. And this is just going to be just very chaotic these
Okay.
next couple of years.
All right. Well, your predictions are worth listening to because you predicted this one, so I got to give you credit for that. Yeah, and I can definitely say, yeah, I definitely am not surprised. I'm still gonna hold my Tesla stock, and the reason I'm gonna hold my Tesla stock is because a lot of people don't understand that AI is gonna wipe out 20% of their jobs. Like AI is going to kill everything. Elon Musk and his company is on top of AI, unlike almost anybody else. They're prepared to dominate the robo taxi market, and then they're also prepared to compete heavily in robotics, which is supposed to be an even bigger market. So I'm planting my seeds. I want to invest. I don't really sit around waiting for white folks to do nothing nice for me. I just want to make money from them or make money off of what they're doing. Like we've been working for them for 400 years. They working for me now. And I think at the end of the day, I encourage every black person listening, like, don't get too caught up in these politicians. Focus on yourself, focus on your family. Since when has a politician ever help the black community in a significant way?
Yeah, I
Like,
agree with
seriously,
that.
we have not, and I know you get guys like Roland Martin that are trying to get everybody, these are operatives. These are people that are being compensated to gather up black folks to get all our votes so that the bourgeoisie, the bougie Negroes can go in and get their little fancy jobs. And now that these little DEI jobs have been made to disappear, we're back to the point where we have to lean on self-reliance. And I've always, Dr. George Fraser, people like that, we've always believed in self-reliance. Dr. Claude Anderson, I've never felt that these people in Washington care about black people at all. And the fact that we have so much hope and belief in these people is the number one reason why we continue to fail.
Yeah,
Uh,
hope. This whole thing about hope. Hope is something that ain't never gonna happen. It's like something's gonna happen in the future. Let's just hope that it gets better. Let's just hope for certain things. I think as soon as we see a politician coming at us talking about hope, I think that's a sign we need to run
yeah,
in the opposite direction. So yeah, I do agree, and I do believe in that mind control. But my thing, my personal thing, because my values and where
mm,
they lie,
right,
is that we do live in a diverse world. And
yes,
I do not like the fact that certain groups of people are demonized. I don't like the fact that we scapegoating individuals. Like that whole political system where we're using people to pit people against each other and be very divisive. That's what's happening right now. And I'm absolutely 100% against that.
well,
We need a politician that will at least try to bring people together.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, me too. I agree 100%.
And I'll be talking about this some more,
Yeah, you
by the
should. You
way.
should. You should. Yeah, I think yeah, hope is for suckers,
It is for
honestly.
suckers.
In politics, hope is dope and soap on the rope.
It
That's what it
is.
is. That they just doping you up, getting you all excited over nothing. And if you remember that first Obama campaign was hope and change.
What we gonna
Trump,
do?
look at the way Trump is manipulating poor working class people to make them think that this New York billionaire is their greatest hope.
Cares about them.
Right, and
Mhm.
it's so hope is used to manipulate people.
You'll
So
see the price of eggs will go down. He's just lying.
right, right.
It's just lying
So I
all
am
day.
not on any level falling for the banana in the tailpipe. No, I'm going to invest. I'm going to work. I'm going to build, and maintain and learn and
Well,
grow.
by the end of the summer, if things don't change, if Donald Trump doesn't deliver on something,
Mm.
it's gonna be
Well, he's going to have some
hell to
problems.
pay the piper.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
Musk is a big enemy for him. And I just really don't know if you want. I think both of these guys lose. And one of the biggest lessons that I give students in Money in the Morning is I explain to them that when you have allies and you start fighting with your allies, everybody loses. That's how you lose wealth. Musk so far has lost $27 billion because he's fighting with Trump.
He's triggered.
Right, and right, and Trump is losing his greatest ally. So the point that you're making as a therapist, I'm gonna let you get the last word. Is what I'm seeing is that because these trauma responses are coming out, the
Yeah.
trauma response causes you to lose wealth. Whether you're talking about Musk and Trump, or you're talking about a man fighting with his wife, or you fighting with your business partner, or people I know fighting with their cousin. You got to heal that trauma so you
He's
can have the.
dysregulated.
Yes, yes,
And there will never he will never get therapy. He said, I'm not getting therapy for what? And
mm,
we all know, I mean, people with those personalities, they're gonna wreak havoc everywhere they go.
yes.
They can't have any sort of healthy relationship. And I'm sorry to say, but we did not see this in Barack Obama when Barack Obama was president.
No, Barack.
We did not see
Barack
this.
was
And
very balanced. Yes,
he was very balanced. He knew how to maneuver people. He knew he was not reactive. I mean, I'm not just saying that, Barack Obama was perfect, but we did not have all this chaos going on. And this is what we are to expect because this is what these people are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. All right, everybody, we're about to get out of here. I got a meeting in a second, but thank you guys for watching Pillow Talk with Dr. Boyce and Dr. Alicia Watkins. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. This is my lovely wife, Dr. Alicia Watkins. And if you want to see Dr. Alicia's video where she actually predicted what was going to happen here with Trump and Musk, just go to my Instagram. It's Dr. Boyce Finance. And I put the video up on Dr. Boyce Finance on Instagram so you guys can watch it. I got to give her credit. She did predict it because she's a damn good therapist. And so if you want to meet with her and talk to her directly, feel free to go to coachingwithdralicia.com. That's coachingwithdralicia.com. You can also text the word love to the number 87948, and she will send you free information on healing tips and ways you can heal so you don't end up losing your wealth by fighting your allies like Donald Trump and Elon Musk. So have a good day, everybody. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.